Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, and we are going to do this probably a half an hour live Q&A this morning. Normally, I set 8 a.m. Pacific on Fridays for conversations with Stephen Dow from Velocity Mortgage, a non-qualified mortgage lender or NQM lender I have personally used. Again, 30-year money on apartments, offices, none of this 5, 7, 10-year stuff. The ability to finance people with more than 10 loans. You can do portfolio loans. You can do lots of great things with a make sense lender that you can't do with a bank. So that's why I like to talk with Stephen. He has really helped my portfolio and Olivia's portfolio. But alas, he is just too busy this morning, which is awesome. He did give us a Black Friday special that ends today. Watch last week if you're looking for that. You can save thousands of dollars. But alas, we're going to talk for a half an hour. And again, these live sessions are for you. We'll say good morning to everybody that pops in. Nathan, good morning. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the thumbs up. Looks like one person watching, one person thumbs up. Very cool, Nathan. Thank you very much. A couple of things as we get started. Some of you have asked about my Christmas specials. We do have, I think, 2 copies of my $25 option. For $25, you will get an autographed version of my original book in paperback, one rental at a time, 10,000 copies sold, almost over 1,000 reviews when you add Audible and Amazon. And then a little notebook that says do the work. That is pretty awesome. It's just a notebook with empty pages, but it definitely is something that I am proud of. So again, $25 gets you this. Most importantly, the wrapping paper finally shows up Monday. I will wrap them in one rental at a time wrapping paper, which is basically a bunch of quotes that I say over and over and over again. So I don't know why, but I am super excited to have one rental at a time wrapping paper. I don't know why. It's kind of geeky, but I'm kind of excited. All right. Whoa! Almost knocked over my light. That's what happens when you do things live. So that goes over there. And then for the big boy, something I have done is I have ordered hard copies of both my books. So one rental at a time in hardback and 15 conversations with real estate millionaires. If you are looking to give a great, wonderful gift, unique gift, I will autograph both of these. I actually, if you've ever gotten one, you know I slide in a personal note on it. So it's not just an autograph. It is one of these. These are $75. Same deal. I will wrap them and send them off Monday. So again, I have more of these. I went ahead and thought these would be big sellers. So $75 gets you both hard copies, autographed, wrapped up, and sent off. Some of you have said you want to give these as gifts. Great. Just tell me who to send them to, right? Bob's buying it for Mary. No problem. I will put it Mary. Then the question is, where do you want me to send it? Do you want me to send it to you, Bob, so you can hand deliver it, or do you want me to mail it to them? Some of you have kids, families, friends in other states. Happy to mail it wherever you want. It will be wrapped, so they won't see what's in there until Christmas morning. So again, $75. I have 12 or 13 of these left. So again, I bought a bunch. Lots gone, but a few left. So that is that. Let's see what kind of questions we have. So Nathan, question: to help get your million goal, thank you. Have you thought about creating, unless you already have, an affiliate program for your course, incentive for your network to get more people in ORAT? That is a very interesting question. So I've thought about it. Basically, if you don't know what an affiliate program is, basically others would be incented, like with money, to bring others. I have not done any affiliates. Anybody who recommends one rental at a time, how to get started, Matt, the Lumberjack, Dion, Anna, April Crosley, any of these other people who've been gracious enough to talk about the program fondly, don't get paid. There is no affiliate program. I don't know. I don't want people recommending it because they get paid. I want to keep this clean. I think we're doing a good job of getting bonus sections created for free from other experts. So I don't know. I've certainly thought about it, Nathan. But as of right now, December of 2021, I'm not going there. Could it be something I add maybe a year or two from now? Maybe. But as of right now, it just makes me feel I don't want somebody saying something nice about me or my program simply because they make 20 bucks or 40 bucks. I created a video a long time ago about I wouldn't sell my soul for a penny. I wouldn't sell my soul for 40 bucks. So I don't know. It's a good idea though. I've definitely thought about it, but not right now. I do like these though. If you guys don't know, you should check out my site, onerentalatatime.com. I had the team put this on a hat. So this is going to go away. I'm going to start wearing this. I already bought them. It comes in white or black. It says do the work ORAT, and ORAT stands for one rental at a time. I'm going to start wearing that hat. So hopefully that'll be here next week. Yeah. I like this do the work. It's what I say the most, right? Do the work every day, Saturday. Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, another Nathan. Yeah, Nathan. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Nathan. Makes sense. Yeah. Stephen, keep it clean. That's what makes your channel different. Yeah, I agree. I so agree. And again, congratulations, folks. Do me a favor, if you get one of these cards, if you have my books, one thing I should ask for is please take selfies. If you want to take a selfie with the card and your property in the background, go for it. You want to take a picture of you in it with your kids, whatever you want to do. We need to get more and more people involved. Tag me, share, post, all that good stuff. So one of the things that I put in the headline that I wanted to talk about is I want to do a rewind, me and you, about 2021. And the reason I want to do this is because hopefully if you see this, you will stop watching the fear-based channels. I want you to remember a year ago. A year ago, people were out talking about a housing crash, residential housing crash. And myself, Dion, Matt, others, we did our best to say it was impossible given the setup that we had. We talked about 99% of loans being fixed. We talked about no inventory. We talked about, rising rents. But yet those channels talked about a crash all year. And many of them are still talking about a crash. Here's the deal, folks. If you are in that camp talking about or watching those videos, I promise you, if you stop watching them, they'll stop making them. Do you know why they don't do stimulus videos anymore? Because they stopped watching them. So we have to stop watching fear-based things. It's not coming in the short term. We will absolutely have a housing slowdown, and it has already started, but a crash is not coming. As somebody who experienced a crash and profited wildly from it, I want you to know what to look for. Because a housing crash, it's certainly possible, but it takes a setup. There are things that happen that lead to a bubble that then lead to it popping. We have none of that set up right now. Number one thing that leads to a national housing crash. Watch this one because this could change. Watch it. Do we give loans to people who can't afford them? I know that sounds shocking, but I have to remind you, I was routinely declining renters in 2006 that got home loans. That should not happen, but it did. So the first thing you should be watching is, are they giving loans to people that can't afford them? And again, getting on the property ladder, 3.5% down, 0 VA loans, all wonderful programs. And if you can stay on the property ladder, it's awesome. But the number one setup for a national housing crash is giving loans to people that can't afford them. Number two, are the loans that are originated adjustable rate mortgages? Is there something in the loan that will cause the payment to explode higher? These idiots calling for a crash today are pointing at prices and saying, see, price is high. People buy housing on payment. I don't know why they don't get that, but keep screaming crash all you want. Here's the deal, though. You have to watch payments because there was such toxic, disgusting, horrific loans created last time. You could really have a loan payment that was $800 for 2 years that would explode to $2,800 after 2 years. How, really? How could that happen? That loan product was everywhere. The story was, don't worry, in 2 years you can refi out. The people that got yes answers at 800 could not fathom no chance to pay 2,800. And once they couldn't refi out, they were done. Toast. Boom. And as those 2-year resets just piled up, strategic default became a thing and they ran away. So again, are people getting loans they can't afford? Are the loans being created toxic and structured in improper ways? None of those things are happening today. In fact, I would argue lending today is harder and more difficult than simply 12 months ago. 98%, 98.7% of loans are fixed, not adjustable. Crazy. Next up, remember last year, the foreclosure moratorium was going to explode in the world as we know it because there would be thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of homes on the market. Once again, I tried to tell you over and over that that was not possible. I believe the company is called Black Knight. That's with a K, Black Knight, like the soldier or whatever it is. They have come out with data, which I have shared with you endlessly, that basically says of the 4.4 million or so people that went in it, less than 2% have ended in some kind of deed in lieu or, emergency sale. In fact, folks, how can you have a problem when people have equity? Are these channels talking about foreclosure moratoriums not able to do math? Let's see. I bought it for 200. It went up 40K it went up 40K and my loan is 180. As long as you have 6 to 8% equity, you can sell. Now there will be some cases that you will have foreclosures and short sales. And yes, foreclosures, they're up 60%. They went from 6 to 8 or whatever the numbers is. People that are quoting percentages today are technically correct, but they are misleading you in horrific ways. When you have a low base of 10 and it doubles to 20, the percentage is pretty crazy, but the absolute number is nothing. And again, I have brought you the raw numbers on this channel. We are so far behind the foreclosure wave of past. It is not coming. It didn't show up. The next crisis that was supposed to destroy housing, the eviction wave, the eviction tsunami. People got to live somewhere. Government, billions of dollars were set aside and it's finally started to come out. Yes, there are evictions, but there are always evictions. Job market is strong, especially for, service sector. So none of these people had your best intentions in mind. What you had in 2021 was record low interest rates. And oh, by the way, they're higher today. What you had at the beginning of the year was a real estate market that was 15% cheaper. You had the ability to get 30-year money sub 4%, even on investment loans. We tried. We were a small voice in a tornado. So again, look at the real numbers. Do the work in your market. Could we have some very bubblish cities shrink next year or fall? Sure. Will they fall 40% as some people called? No. Will they fall 5? Maybe. But again, it's not about price, it's about payment. And if you're an investor, it's not only about price and payment, it's about rent. And what did I tell you over and over? Prices accelerate first, rent accelerates second. It's just how it happens. We can't afford the house, but damn it, we're going to rent one. Oh, by the way, rent's going up in lots of cities because of work from home and all of these other things. Housing developments are years off. People are moving to cities that weren't ready. Being a landlord in these other cities is awesome. It's very sad to see people speaking nonsense with no facts getting paid to scare you. You are paying people to scare you and make just nonsense. So, sorry, a little bit of soapbox. Let's go back and say hi to people, answer any questions. So I got good mornings from Tony and Nathan. Stephen Dow, yep, agreed. I have no idea if the hats are fitted or snapback. No idea. Go look at the site, onerentalatatime.com. Do the work. I've bought 2 of the black and 2 of the white. Those are going to be my go-to hats next week. Good morning from Boise, Idaho. We still have multiple offers going on right now. Crazy, Jay. I actually interviewed an economist from Boise. This Boise government? Boise? I'm not sure. The state of Boise. No, the state of Idaho. Sorry. Boise is a city, not a state. Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot of good stuff going on. A lot of employment growth, wages, unemployment rate, I thought was like 2% or something. You will have a slowdown, though. You have seen insane appreciation. That has to slow down eventually. But I hope you own some property, Jay. I hope you own a couple of properties, because if so, you've been killing it. Car delay crazy. Hopefully I said that right. Good morning from Montana. Shout out Montana. Beautiful, beautiful state. I've been there once. Beautiful. But Montana's beautiful. The air in Montana is different. It's just different. It's so I was there in the winter, so maybe it's a winter thing, but man, it was so pure. Oh, it was wonderful. Stephen Dow, with the blanket portfolio loan, do you count each property per 500 card, or would you just send one card? Nope, I send one card per property. I'm drawing a blank on the gentleman in Hawaii you helped with 6 properties. He got 6 cards. Yes. Emilios Mendoza. Good morning. How are you? Amen. Yes. What was I saying? What was Montana. Data you can add to your spreadsheet on the average rental prices during 08-09 timeframe would be good to compare against what you found about home prices. You could look those up. I've kind of beat that 50-year spreadsheet to death. What I can tell you here's the deal about being a landlord pre-crash, after crash. This is weird, man. You guys don't get this, man. A lot of you think being a landlord in 2020 or 2021 was hard. And if you're new, the eviction moratorium, all this stuff, it was kind of scary. Certainly if you're new. If you had a tenant playing a game, which I had too, it sucked. But the worst year to be a landlord, and by worst year, I mean the year I made the least money, was 06. When I am saying no to a tenant and then they buy a freaking home, I was given move-in specials, half off rent. It's the only time I have done move-in specials was 2006. Right at the craziness where all this toxic crap was being done. 08-09, rents were going up. I had my pick of the litter because people were losing homes. So that is my experience, my direct experience at one market in California. Stock market's getting wrecked. Well, I've been telling you it's coming. Let's see what does wrecked mean. Let's see. Let me go to CNBC real quick. Eli is saying, woo! Oh, dude, DocuSign. Oh, I hope none of you own DocuSign. 35%. Oh my God. Ouch. Stocks and crypto. Oh, crypto getting wrecked too? Huh. Yeah, well, Woo! Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. You guys are right. Steve, I can only speak to velocity, but we're not doing any of that right now. We just funded record dollar loans in 1 month at better quality borrows, locking in 30-year fixed rates. That is awesome. I don't know what that question was to, but that's okay. Cleveland, North Ohio, seeing asking prices dropping. Cool. Slow down. It has been very hard to be a real estate investor the last 2 years. You can always find a great deal. It's just so hard when you're starting. You haven't seen it. I'm excited every day because I have seen it, and I understand some of you haven't. The real estate slowdown that is coming is going to give you the opportunity to find great deals. You must keep going. You must keep going. That is why I'm so proud of my course at $299, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. It's helping thousands of people now. We have over 1,000 people in the free Facebook group that comes with it. And most importantly, I am adding content. And if you buy it today, you will save money. It goes up January 1st. And I gave you a taste of what is coming with Jonathan Twombly yesterday. Large multifamily investing, raising money via syndications. I have contacts with 2 people doing Burr. I have somebody doing Section 8. I have a lot of stuff coming. And frankly, you should buy it today so you can start doing the work, right? The weather's turning colder. You're going to be inside more. Do the work. Get your buy box. Start networking. Start meeting more people. I'm not going to feel sorry for you that come January 1st when the price goes up. It is what it is. And oh, by the way, my mentoring option, which today is $5.99, is going to go up big. Lots of people are taking advantage of it. I already give a lot away, so the price of giving away more time is going to go up. I do enjoy those conversations, but now with more and more people coming, it's like, God, I'm giving away 10 hours a week. So that will be going up. But you do have, 28 more days. If you want to get 30 minutes of one-on-one time, you can buy the course below. It's $5.99. But again, to be clear, I am happy with you getting the How to Get Started One Rental at a Time at $299. Some people just need that one-on-one hand-holding, and I get it. That's why it's there. Certainly slowing. Very cool. 100% correct. Can you explain the affordability index and where to get the info in my area? Tony, I can't tell you where to get it. For the longest time, I assumed the affordability index was a national reporting. I can tell you where I find it, so maybe it helps you. The California Association of Realtors, or CAR, CAR.org, publishes it monthly. So maybe check your state's real estate association. The affordability index is magical because it ties together the entire picture of buying a home. The idiots on YouTube who talk price and graphs are just so misinformed. It is not even funny. So yes, the affordability index does take in as one of the 3 variables price. 2, the people who talk about interest rates and that interest rates going up are going to crush housing are slightly less misinformed, but equally wrong. Interest rates are the second of 3 variables that make up the affordability index. And folks, the great misunderstanding, the great thing that I share that no one else does is wages. Folks, we are in a wage inflation cycle a la the 1970s. Yes, folks, we have had a decade where prices of housing doubled, interest rates doubled, and wages went up 80%. If you listen to these idiots on YouTube who talk about price or interest rates driving payment, you would think the 1970s weren't possible. They were because of wages. People buy on payment. So anybody who talks about a housing crash or payments or this or that doesn't talk about the wage inflation we are experiencing right now is wrong or misinformed. So that is the affordability index: price, interest rates, wages. And when in doubt, Google is your friend. Hey, Jay, 5, cool. I don't know what that means, but cool. PMI, okay, for investment loan less than 20% down. You will have to talk to your mortgage lender. That's why, again, one rental at a time. This channel is special because I don't answer questions I don't know. I have a mortgage expert called Matt, the mortgage guy, that we talk to every Wednesday. Reach out to him. He could tell you. I could tell you that historically, I have had PMI. When I did an 80-10-10 or a 90% loan, I had PMI, but I do not know if that happens today. I would think so. But again, not my lane, so don't know. Yes, Lawrence. Lawrence is the gentleman who did 6 deals in Texas. He got 6 cards. Nessie. Ollie's is an odd lot discount store. Oh, thank you. Flooring. Oh, wow. Books, clothes, and home goods. Odd grocery. Just answering from morning. Thank you, Nessie. I didn't know what Ollie's was. That's interesting. So based on that, is Ollie suffering from the supply chain and it's a specific problem for Ollie? Or is it a consumer? Right, because again, as a bargain store to miss top and bottom today, that's kind of interesting. So thank you for that, Nessie. I didn't know Ollie's. Thank you for answering my question. The white twill hat is a Velcro back, and the black flat barrel is a snapback. Did the work. Awesome. Yeah, I got both. I'm gonna. Yeah, I got those. I bought them. They just went up yesterday. Can you do seller finance transaction without a realtor? How do you feel about rent to own lease? Yeah, I've done seller financing transactions without realtors. Absolutely. Realize that disclosures are going to be not as rigid, but you should still do it via escrow. Doing a real estate deal without a realtor, very common. Doing a real estate transaction without escrow, a title, or if you're in a state that uses lawyers or attorneys, risky. You, in my opinion, I would never do a deal without involving escrow or title company, whatever you want to call it. I've done dozens of deals without realtors. Rent to own lease, never done one. Certainly situations where it makes sense. I think there's a lot of people that do rent to own kind of slimy, right? They set up the structure where they hope the person making the extra payment doesn't pay because of this or that. Yeah, it's possible. East County. Michael, what do you think about investing in Yuba City? Don't know the market, haven't done the work, don't know rents, don't know networks, don't know prices. You tell me. If you're in my course, you can share data in the Facebook group. You got to build your spreadsheet. Don't know. Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence in Hawaii got 6 cards. I hope he's got them by now. I sent them last week. My appraisal on cash out refi came out in 2 days. Wow. Either my broker is a baller or there's a massive seasonal slowdown. Yeah. Or, the other thing, Eli, I don't know your situation at all. Sometimes appraisers do what's called a online appraiser now. I wonder if they actually went in and took pictures because 2 days is nuts. That's almost impossible, right? That means you order it, they get in, they take pictures. I'm guessing they did what's called a drive-by or online appraisal. But either way, 2 days. I had an appraisal last month that took 24 days, 22 days. So crazy. But Eli, congratulations. Oh, wow. They came out on Tuesday. Man, in my 20 years, 21 years now, I can't think of ever getting appraisal in 2 days. So congratulations. I hope the number came out good and it's not short. Nessie, again, thank you. Appreciate it. That's awesome. So what else do I have? So the big deal for me when I look, so that was 2021, all these fear, all this nonsense out there. Again, folks, do me a favor. If we are going to help 1 million people close deals, and again, we're sending out 7 cards today. We sent out 8 cards yesterday. I need you to share the channel. I need you to leave comments. I need you to give thumbs up. We need to get the YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Instagram. Share book selfies, take selfies with these cards. The only way we get there is if you help, right? I doing it by myself, maybe 10,000, 15,000. But if we do it together, 1 million is possible. 1 million is possible. Rob, my 2 house appraisals took like 3 days. Dude, you guys are awesome. I think I need to yell at somebody. Yeah, maybe I'm too soft. 3 days. Wow. Yeah, Eli, like it, man. Lower than expected. It happens. But not creating an alligator. Smart. I like it. Very cool. So let's talk a little bit about 2022 because I do have some concern. I do think it's more of an economic concern. I think the business cycle is going to snap back. I think we were heading into a soft or mild recession January of 2020. We all know what happened in February and March. The world shifted. Black swan of this craziness started. But I think the business cycle is going to be a little nasty. I think the shallow recession that was lurking in 2020 is going to be a little bit deeper. It's going to shock some people. I think the Q4 spending splurge from the consumers, because the consumer is repetitive, is going to enter an environment where inflation is raging because Powell is wrong. And people are going to have less money, which is going to mean, and then retailers have more inventory, which means more discounts. I would seriously consider moving Christmas to July. I meant that when I said that a couple of days ago. If you want to go get a deal at a store, not today, but if you want to get a deal on something at a store, May, June, July. But yeah, I see stagflation. I've called it a year ago or 9 months ago. 2022 is going to be high inflation, low growth, a la stagflation. And the Fed is going to be raising rates right when the economy is slowing. Oh my God, it's coming. Yeah, not good. Not good. So it's okay. Recessions are a great time to be real estate investors because we can get deals. We can find motivated sellers. It's going to be I think I'll add more units in 2022 than I did in 2021. But yeah, pretty cool. All right. Any other questions? Again, thank you for doing this, folks. Thank you for being a part of my surprise live stream this Friday morning. Again, my life's mission is to help 1 million people close a deal, or 1 million deals, right? So maybe it's 800,000 people. A couple of people do 2, a couple of people do 3. I know it's going to take decades, but I only get there with your help. So let me know, subscribe, comment, trick the YouTube algorithm with more comments, thumbs up, all those things. Share it on social media. Ask people to watch the Daily Financial News. Tell all your friends. Daily Financial News, 7:30 a.m. Live. They want to see it. It's all good stuff. I'm going to call this one. I'm going to go get some more coffee. My 9 o'clock and then 10 o'clock. And of course, I will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. where we will do do a full hour live stream. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye.